Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we are doing another pick a card. Today's pick a card is the Taurus new moon messages on the 11th. We are having a new moon in Taurus, so I'm going to be doing what's to come for this next lunar cycle. Before I start, I want to say happy birthday to my Taurus babies and my Gemini babies, as we are going into Gemini season very soon. So happy birthday to my Gemini babies as well. So what we're going to be taking a look at is just the overall energy for this next lunar cycle, if there's anything to come in, if spirit has anything to say. And remember, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave what does not. So we have 4 piles to choose from. Spirit were very picky with the crystals that I chose today. Like, I had different crystals, and then spirit literally had me like rearrange, move the crystals around, choose different crystals for different piles. Very specific with the crystals today, which we'll take a look at why they did that in a second. So you have 4 piles to choose from. The first pile is the Lemurian quartz. Sorry, I have like a thing going over half the screen and I didn't know if my hand was in the screen then. We have the Lemurian quartz for pile 1. For pile number 2, we have the black tourmaline. For pile number 3, we have the honey calcite. This is honey calcite too. And then we have pile number 4, which is the blue calcite. So see which crystal you are drawn to. As always, the timestamps are going to be in the description box, and I will see you guys at your timestamp. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you guys chose the Lemurian quartz, then this is your reading, and we are going to be taking a look at what to expect over the next lunar cycles. So I'm actually going to pull these cards out first, just to take a look at the message. This is more like guidance from spirit, and then we'll actually get into tarot and see what they have to say. So the 2 cards that you guys have, we have nothing will come of this situation, the void, of course, moon. And we also have, that was not straight, there we go. And then we also have a time for healing, the balsamic moon. Okay. And I do want to say the back of your deck, because I made a note to remember the back of everyone's decks, you guys had the work through your fears card, the new moon in Scorpio. So what I really do feel over this next month, the way they're making me feel, they're showing me water, kind of like crystal clear water. It looks like going through your aura and cleansing you, because I feel like you've been doing some releasing anyway. I actually am being told you walk with spirit, so you connect with spirit, you work with spirit, you may even read tarot or something like that, or you're quite dedicated to your spiritual growth, your spiritual awakening. But I see you guys really much, they're showing me like a snake shedding its skin. I see some skin shedding over this next month, and it's nothing to be like afraid of or anything like that, but the fact that we have nothing will come of this situation and a time for healing, I feel like you guys have put out a manifestation over the last 4 months. They're mentioning 4, so it's either over the last 4 months ago, or in the month of April. I'm hearing that you guys put out a manifestation, and spirit are basically aligning you with this particular outcome. But to get you to that outcome, there's something in your day-to-day life or something subconsciously that you need to let go of first, and I feel like that will be being purged or released this month to align you with what you want. For example, let's just say I manifested the work that I do now. I then had to leave my job and go through a very strong Kundalini awakening to put me on the path of where I wanted to go. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a cleansing or a purge. And I feel like the universe has heard your call, because they're telling me to say, the universe has heard your call, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they've heard your call, they've heard your manifestation, whatever it is that you wanted. And they're very much making sure that you go through what's necessary over the next lunar cycle so that you can release and let go. And they're making me feel like, you know, you get them little dolls and then you open one up and then there's another one, and then you open it up and there's another one. They're telling me like a new level of your personality or yourself is going to be revealed. So I feel like you may be doing some deep work with spirit, or you just may just release I can't even speak. You may just be releasing a lot, or just letting go of something, or switching up habits. It doesn't have to be like such a like a an empathic kind of release. It could be something as as much as eating healthy. You know, swapping out the old foods for the new foods. There's a switch taking place, and you're letting go of something that was holding you back from this manifestation coming in, so that you can have it in your hands. Because we had worked through your fears. So with that being said, it could have been something that was jeopardizing the manifestation from coming in, and obviously spirit want that to come in for you. So I feel like there is a shift to make sure that happens, you know. So say now you are asking for like a relationship, you may find over this next lunar cycle you are finding a fear of relationships, or a healing part that you didn't even realize you had to let go of, so that it can come in, you know, and it doesn't jeopardize. That's what I'm being told. So I'm being told to walk with faith, not by sight, over this next lunar cycle, and to know that everything is working out best case scenario. Okay, so let's get into tarot and actually have a look at what's to come then. So pile number 1, Spirit, can you tap me into pile number 1 and show me what this next lunar cycle, this Taurus new moon, this next lunar cycle, what is it going to bring for pile number 1, Spirit guides? What is it going to bring? I just got shown a car and I heard beep beep. So some of you guys may be sitting your test, like a driving test, over the next lunar cycle. Or you may even be getting a car. Look at that, 9 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Spirit wants you to be so full, content and happy, and something that you've been manifesting has the ability to even do that for you, right? You have so much love that you give out, and I'm hearing your fighters, like you really fight for your light and for the people, and you have this Ace of Cups within you, but I just feel like there's either doubt in your brain, or there's like a subconscious wound that may even be going back to childhood, or something that makes you feel like either you're not worthy, or it makes you stay in this mentality of lack, like I have to work really hard for money and I'm never going to be able to be abundant, like little things like that. And Spirit is having you let go of these so that you can have that Ace of Cups, because Spirit can see that you are worthy of everything that you're trying to bring in. But to bring it in, it's we have to let go of something that is like in the way of it. We have to pull that thorn, you know. So if it is a relationship, it could be that you feel that you need to give a lot in a relationship, and that's why the universe just puts you in situations where you're giving and people are taking, whereas you may be tackling that this next lunar cycle to release, so that you are in the energy of receiving, and you can receive this beautiful Ace of Cups, because the outcome of this releasing is the Ace of Cups, I'm being told. Spirit always has a plan for you, I'm being told to say. Pile number 1, what is to come over the next lunar cycle? I'm hearing the Little Mix song, Happiness. Shall I do a channeled song? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a child song because I feel like it. And I'm hearing the Little Mix song, Happiness. And they sing like, I swear I'm never going to lose me again. I was searching for happiness. I was using you to fill up my loneliness. Realized from the moment I set you free, I found the love in me. So I'm going to link that song. So I'll do a channeled song, I guess. So Little Mix Happiness is your channeled song, pile 1. What's to come over the next lunar cycle? You may even be releasing an ex, like that you've been talking to, or like a situation. Look at that. Look, oh my god, what did I say? We have the Temperance and the Hermit. You are reaching new levels of spirit. I'm being told you're reaching new levels of spirit. I feel like you're going within. You may even be going through some sort of an ascension, and what you're releasing is old parts that were holding you from ascending even higher. This next month is all about you celebrating you nurturing you, remothering you. And I do see it, a lot of you guys, I don't know whether it's the message or whether you guys have been feeling it, but I'm being told that you may over the next lunar cycle not care too much for like social media, you know, like filling your mind with lots of things. Like I'm almost seeing you guys like turning the phone off, meditating, reaching new levels of self, like finding this inner peace within yourself that I see, because they're telling me Gemini, by the Gemini new moon, I feel like you guys are going to almost like what are them things, like they're showing me like someone going underwater and then shooting up. Is that like a sport where you go underneath and then you shoot up into the air? Who does that? Something goes underneath the water and then shoots up, but that's what they're showing me. Do dolphins do that? Is it dolphins? I don't know. They're showing me like you're going to like emerge from this water. Of course, I was seeing water at the beginning, cleanse, and you're gonna like rise up, you know. better than before. And by the way, I want you to know this isn't like negative, like, oh my god, I'm releasing. I feel like sometimes releasing has this negative connotation. To be honest with you guys, it doesn't feel like that. You seem very content with the Temperance and the Hermit. I see you going within and just discovering new things. You may even be like dissecting a numerology chart or your astrology chart. It's something to do with divination and just going in. You may even watch a pick a card that like spurs something about you, and then you just do a lot of meditations about it. But there's something where you're going within, and when you're releasing, I don't even think it's like, oh my god, I'm releasing, this is so bad. Like, it doesn't even feel like that, guys. It literally feels like rolling up the sleeves, let me face this dead on, and finding these beautiful new parts of yourself. It almost feels like a self-discovery. Of course there will be a little bit of purging, but there's a lot of, they're making me feel very positive about it. Very positive about it. Pile 1. You may even be learning something. You know, I was just saying about astrology, numerology. You may even be taking a course. Like, for example, you may be doing like an astrology course and then like start interpreting your own chart and realize new things about yourself. I remember when I did that and I started interpreting my chart and I was like, whoa, and that led to a lot of my healing. So it could be something like that. You could even get a reading from somebody, even watch a pick a card where something is told to you. But what I'm being told is you have a lot of wisdom that you're actually here to teach others. So you may fall into the professions of like Reiki healing, counseling, therapy, having a YouTube where you talk about your gifts. Whatever you do in life, it's to aid and help and give to others, because you had this beautiful Ace of Cups at the core of your energy. And I feel like this is aligning you with your purpose. Whatever shift, whatever releasing, whatever ascension you're going on, it's aligning you with your purpose. And I feel like the purpose is to give to others and teach others. Pile 1. You know, sometimes when people explain like healing is this beautiful flower thing, and then everyone's like, that's not what healing's like. I'm being made to show it like that with you guys. Like, they're making me feel like you're just this sunflower coming out. I don't know why I said sunflower. Maybe that's like resonates for some of you guys, but I'm just being shown this sunflower like blooming. The other cards we have is Emperor. Yeah, you may actually be learning a skill over the next month. Like I said, you may even be passing your driving test, because I did see a car. Look at that, Judgment. I am being told you may have a lot of vivid dreams over the next lunar cycle. You may have a lot of visitations from spirit. There's something about candles, like I don't know whether spirit like comes to you with candles. Like, I don't know whether you meditate with a candle, gaze into the flame and see visions. I'm actually being told some of you guys did that in a past life, so you may be connecting to that and doing that over the next lunar cycle. Very spiritual pile this is. But also there's something about candles and the flame flickering. I feel like spirit show you their presence through that, or maybe lights flickering or something. But I feel like you're going to be having visitations from spirit. And I don't mean that to spook anyone if they're not ready. Spirit won't show themselves if you're not ready. It could just be that you wake up, you know, at a certain time of the morning and you just get loads of visions. Like the other morning, I'll actually talk about it soon. I had a very strong download while I was awake. I woke up about 1:30 and had this really strong download where spirit were talking to me. I see that happening. But either way, with this release, and I feel like spirit are holding your hand and having you, it feels like a releasing, but it's like the skin's falling away and I see you climbing ladders. So you are ascending or moving forwards in your journey in whatever way that means, to align you with something you asked for. You may not have even realized you were asking for it, but it's something that you've had in mind that you've wanted. Maybe it was a career blowing up. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe it was people taking, you know, seeing your work and praising you for it. Maybe it was recognition. Maybe it was just finally feeling peace. You know, whatever it is, maybe it was confidence in the body, I was just told. Whatever it was, I feel like spirit are aligning you with it. It's almost like you're working with them, you know? Yeah, look at that Queen of Pentacles. You're focused on yourself. You are focused on yourself over the next lunar cycle, you guys. You're perfecting a craft, or you're just going internally and perfecting your gifts, maybe. They're telling me to say clairaudience and clairvoyance. So you may be doing a lot of meditations on your third eye, working on your third eye. This is about you. You're my spiritual babies, and this is about you. You're getting closer to source and realizing things. You may be having like past life memories, karmic memories coming up. Realizing that certain things went the way that they did. I'm almost being shown like Alice in Wonderland when she goes into Wonderland. But whatever the case, spirit is around you. This month is a time of great healing, releasing and leveling up. and they're telling you to look at it like a joy, because your prayers are being answered. This is so that it can come into fruition. You know, when you plant a seed in the ground, we want that flower to grow, but we know for that flower to grow, there has to be rain to fall on it so that it can take in that take in the water and grow. So I feel like there's some level of releasing or something about letting go, so you can finally have your Ace of Cups because you deserve it. Maybe you didn't feel worthy in the past, but you're stepping into alignment where your ego may have stopped you, because I'm being told sometimes your ego may stop you. I feel like you may have a practical, like Mercury, like a Virgo Mercury, Capricorn Mercury, Taurus Mercury. Like your ego may stop you sometimes, like, oh, that's a bit too practical, oh, I can't do that. And I feel like this is aligning you to be like, okay, I'm ready, like I can just jump forward, I can do what I need to do. I'm ascended. Like those parts of the ego are going to fall away and transmute so that you can become more mutable. You may be quite fixed. And the 10 of Cups, everything's happening, best case scenario. This is happening for you to have a wish fulfillment that you've asked Spirit for. So I'm going to pull my palmistry cards just to get a little bit more information. So pile number 1, can you please show me the energy? Okay, we have 2 cards that have come out. Oh, we have 2. Okay, so we had 2 Venus finger cards that just came out. The first one is Venus finger average. The finger is considered average if it is slightly longer than your index finger. This indicates your desire for approval and recognition. You take pleasure in money and material things. Okay, so I feel like what may be coming in... Oh, I just got shown an astrology placement. Some of you guys may have Saturn in the 5th house, because I feel like sometimes, I'm not calling you out or anything like that, pile 1, but I feel like sometimes your ego may feel like on your spiritual journey, when you pick up messages on your spiritual journey, etc., etc., you may feel like you need somebody else to validate it. Like, you may feel like, okay, I've just shared about Starseed, and this sounds completely crazy, but I need to tell people, and it's like you want people to kind of confirm it to you, but a lot of the spiritual path is just kind of believing your own intuition and trying to, like, being receptive, what's the word? Being open to the messages that are coming through and trusting in them is the word I'm trying to say. And if it's not in regards to spirituality, it could be that, like, you want to get this project out there, but you care what other people may think. And I feel like a part of that ego is being released so that there's no logic based there. You just do whatever you want and dance to the beat of your own drum because it makes you happy. Hope that made sense. Pile 1, that was kind of picking up with like what I was saying about the practical Mercury or moon, and then you like follow in spirit, walking with faith, not by sight. The next card that I have is the Venus finger again. If this finger is longer than the middle, this shows you have poor money management. You maintain long and established relationships. It is good sign for love interests and business partners. Okay, so what I'm actually being told here is there may have been an energy in your past, pile number 1, where, you know, like I said, you give a lot to people, you have this beautiful Ace of Cups. There may have been an energy from you guys in the past where you gave a lot to others, or maybe you people pleased with others. You didn't want there to be conflict and an argument, or maybe you turned to others for a sense of practicality, for a sense of direction. And I feel like the shift is taking place so that you're like this hermit. You take your direction inwardly from spirit and not from other people. So say now you were manifesting a relationship and you were like, okay, I really, really want a relationship, but you keep putting your mind on, I'm only going to be happy in a relationship. That's coming from a mentality of lack. You still feel like you're not going to be happy without somebody. You still feel like you're not going to be happy without somebody by your side. So this shift may be highlighting parts of you that feel like you're not worthy on your own, or that you need someone, so that you can release it, so that moving forward, you know you're fine on your own. You love yourself and you're fine on your own, so that when somebody else comes in, it's this balanced energy, and you're both whole. You know what I mean? You weren't looking for someone to fill a void. So it could be like a releasing coming through like that. Only take it if it resonates, guys, okay? And the back of the deck, we have the Mount of Jupiter. Look to see if this area of your palm has a raised pat of flesh. This indicates you are confident and aspiring. You set goals and achieve them. You strive for growth and abundance. Oh my God. Literally, guys, that's what you're stepping into. You've been either building a business or you've wanted a relationship or something like that, but there's been an energy of what if somebody says this, or what if people think this of me, what if people were right, or I can't do this on my own, like I don't feel strong enough. Who am I to be doing this? Who am I to be channeling messages? Who am I to be putting my artwork out there? There may have been energies like that, but this whole shift that's happening for you guys is having you stepping into a room knowing exactly who you are. I said what I said energy. Look at that. You set goals and achieve them. You strive for growth and abundance. You're going to be self-sufficient. Whatever you are asking for, you needed to be self-sufficient in order to reach it. And I feel like that is what is happening for you guys. That is what is happening. So let me pull one more. I'm going to pull 3 song lyrics. Oopsies. I'm going to pull 3 song lyrics just to see what comes through. I made these cards and I put some song lyrics, so let's see what comes through. So pile number 1, Spirit, can you give me 3 song lyrics to show me what is to come over the next lunar cycle? Okay, so the first card we have, this is so funny, we have Janae Aiko. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby, it will never grow. Janae Aiko, that is from her song, Stay Ready, What a Life. And what she basically is saying here, if we don't go through certain experiences and we don't do the right healing, and we don't look at our shadow self or see where we may be jeopardizing something, we are not going to grow. If everything is blissful all the time, we are not going to grow. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby, it will never grow. And I feel like you're going within to unhook something that is going to bring you abundance. You are realizing where you may have been holding yourself back. This may even be triggering as I say it, but it could even be this reading maybe that you look within, but I don't know. There could even be something that I'm saying right here that is triggering, but something is coming up for you to look at and be like, oh, that's how that wasn't coming in. I can shift this, or I can change that, or you may not even realize that you're doing it, but you're just subconsciously releasing anyway. Pile number 1, another lyric for a song. Pile number 1. Oh, too many cards. I had like 5 and I only need 2. Spirit, lyrics for pile number 1. Okay, 2 just dropped. They gave me the answer. Okay, so we have Janae Aiko again. Why aren't you smiling? I see you feeling very free. Like, do you know, the more you look within this month, pile number 1, this next lunar cycle, you are going to be feeling very free. You're going to be feeling internal peace. You know, like I said, turning the phone off. It's like, I don't care for validation. I don't care about what the outside world is doing right now. All that matters is how I feel within, you know? That's what I'm seeing. I'm being shown somebody looking in the mirror. I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm looking within, looking at your soul, you know? And we have the next card. Please step to the side. I've got real ones waiting to ride for me, Jessie Reyes. So with that being said, you know, I was saying you give a lot to people and people take. The song that I'm referencing here with the Jessie Reyes is a song called Phone Calls. And she's basically saying how there's people that are fake around her, and she's telling them to step to the side because there's people out there that can actually treat her well and treat her good and love her before and after the fame. And I feel like you may have been triggered or be releasing people that you gave your all to and they just didn't give that back. And I see you giving that to yourself and being like, well, if you're not going to praise me, or if you're not going to see my worth, or if you're not going to believe in this project, or you're not going to want to be in a relationship with me, that's fine, because I'm just going to work on myself and I'll fall into alignment with people that actually want to see me succeed, actually believe in me, and actually want to give me that love. That's what I see you guys hitting in the next lunar cycle. And by the way, if you're wondering what the Why Aren't You Smiling song is by Janae Aiko, it's literally called Why Aren't You Smiling. It's WAYS. It looks like ways. But that's what it's called if you're wondering what that song is. And the back of the deck we have Scissor, still want to try, still believe in good days. So I see you guys really doing the work necessary to ascend and level up. And it's literally very quaint. It feels you're just going within, you're meditating, you're looking at where you want to go, you're aligning yourself. putting yourself on that timeline of success because you manifested, and the universe is making sure what is needed is happening so that you can have it. Your prayers are being answered, pile number 1, is what I'm being told to say. And I don't normally give angel numbers, but they're showing me the number 25, which basically talks about changes will come in unexpected ways to bring the fruition that you want. They just show me that they used to come up a lot when I used to manifest back in 2014-15. So that's what I'm being told to tell you. So I hope this resonated, pile number 1. I hope you have a beautiful new moon, a beautiful next lunar cycle. I'm sending you guys all of my love, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Okay. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we are taking a look at what is to come over the next lunar cycle. So you guys pick the black tourmaline, and I'm going to take a look at your oracle cards first before I go into tarot, and then I have some other oracle cards for you guys. I will be channeling a song for you guys as well if you want to go and listen to it. I wasn't going to, but Spirit told me to with pile number 1, so obviously I have to do that for all of you guys. So I will have a song for you too underneath the timestamp. So the 2 cards that you guys have, I don't know why I'm putting them down without you seeing them. I have It's Time to Take Action, New Moon in Aries. Ew. And then the next card we have is Expect Powerful Change, New Moon in Eclipse. Look at this new moon energy. And the thing is I made a point to write down the card that was on the back of the deck before I picked the cards for each piles. And it's funnily enough, guys, the card for you guys was New Moon, a new start is coming. That was the card that came out for you guys. So what is it that you guys have been doing? I feel like you've been doing releasing or something with this black tourmaline that has put you on the map to have a lot of change come in for you. The fact that we had 3 cards that reference the new moon, something's being answered, like a prayer is being answered, a manifestation is being answered, something is coming in for you. Pile number 2, I'm hearing opportunities, seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition. What have you been manifesting? And we had the new moon in Aries, which was the new moon just gone. Were you manifesting? I'm hearing money, 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 money. I feel like some of you guys did a proper manifestation or co-creation with spirit in the last new moon, and I see it coming in. You have been breaking away from old karmic cycles for a while. Like, it's something that you've been doing for some time. Like, I feel like for a lot of your life you had a lot of ancestral karma that you were working on, and even over the last couple of years I feel like you've been through a lot. And I'm being shown like a camel with like loads of weight on its back. Like you had a lot that was like going against you, and I feel at one point you just literally put all of the everything that was on your back down, and you like sorted through it and worked through it, let go of the old baggage. Like, that's how they're making me feel to ascend. And I feel like there was a bit of a void phase where you were just kind of healing, a little bit directionless, but I feel like that fresh start, this new path, it's like you've been on this new path for a while, but you haven't put a foot forward yet because you were garnering your energy. And I feel like this next lunar cycle is when you start to walk forward, you start to book them courses. I feel like new friends may come in for some of you guys, maybe romantic interest may come in for you guys, because when we move out of one karmic cycle and we move into another cycle, it's kind of like an ascension, right? And usually for like a certain period of time when we're going through a certain cycle, we'll have certain friends, certain relationships that kind of correlate to that timeline. But as we ascend and we do the healing, we alter timelines, we move timelines when new friendships will come in. It's like new stories. It's like kind of like a new book with new paragraphs and whatnot, right? That's the only way I can explain it. And I see all of that coming in for you. There's a lot of freshness, a lot of newness. And not only that, but you guys are like not the same person that you were like a year ago. I feel you change quite often, to be honest with you, because they keep showing me Scorpio. So you guys may have a lot of Scorpio placements. You may be very like Plutonian ruled, have a lot of 8th house placements, but I feel like you do change a lot. But there's been drastic change over the last year. I feel like you're new phone, who this? Like, that's what they're showing me. New phone, who this? Like, you are a new person. I feel like you're looking at life differently, you know? And with the Aries energy, I'm really being made to feel you guys like you're stepping into a time where you're a lot more assertive with your energy, and because of that, it's like you're manifesting better because you're directing your energy. Like, I said what I said, I said what I said, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny because pile 2 feels like a continuation from pile 1, but like when they've done the releasing and they're like, right, this is, you know, I'm out of the cocoon, I'm a butterfly, bitches. Like, I just feel like you're like that right now. And I don't know, I just feel very excited. But I do feel though, and I have to say this before I get into tarot, I do feel like you're stepping into your divine masculine a bit. And I feel like you are very much asserting yourself with the universe, with everyone. Like, this is what I want, this is what I'm going after, this is what I'm working towards. Very cut and dry. And I do feel like there are a couple of people still around you from your past cycle that may find it a little bit hard to adjust to this kind of like new wave of you. And it could be that you're acting the same, but there's just a different type of energy. But I don't know why, I feel like some of you guys may have been feeling like old friends or just family members or people around you have been either acting a little bit funny towards you. Maybe there's a bit of jealousy somewhere, because I feel like you're like a new person. I feel like you've bossed up, and I feel like there's some people that may need a little bit of adjusting to getting used to it, because a lot of things that would have flied in the past that you would have allowed, I feel like you're more calling it out now. You wouldn't let that fly anymore. That's what I'm picking up from these two cards. I see you guys really like jumping out of this cocoon, boss ass butterflies. Like, that's how I feel for you guys over the next lunar cycle. It's your time. I feel like you've always like catered to everybody else, and I'm being told it is your time. Like, it is your time. Why do I fiddle with the cards this much? It's only because like when I watch like people do pick a cards and stuff, I don't know why, like I'm such a picky like Mercury Virgo, like everything has to be where it needs to be, and I'm like, I want to like move the cards and get them to look straight, so I make sure I do it if any of you guys are like me. So pile number 2. What is to come over this next lunar cycle for pile number 2? A lot of people in the past may have really, sorry, I just had an Instagram DM and it just came up on the screen. A lot of you guys in the past like allowed people to kind of have their way with you in a way, or like talk over you or manipulate you. It's not like you were like, oh yes, manipulate me, I love it. It wasn't like that. I just feel like you're such like light energies and you give a lot of love, and I just feel like people were able to kind of get you to do what they wanted. And I feel like you're stepping into a time where like you're like, no. Ooh, we have the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, like you're in this energy where you're calling out, I don't want to swear, the effery. You're calling out anyone who has ill intentions towards you. And it's not even in like a boisterous way, like, oh my god, it's not like a kickoff way. It's in a have respect for me because I have respect for you, you know? It's not in a negative way. You may even be calling out somebody may be, I just shared something. Somebody may be seeing you glowing up, pile number 2, and they may come back because it's like you're a light that like moths are attracted to. And I feel like a little moth may be coming back to the light, you know what I mean? Like coming back to try the same ish as before. And I see you very much putting them straight. This feels like a karmic connection or a situationship connection. This isn't going to be for all of you. Remember, this is just a general reading, but somebody's karmic or situationship person is going to try and come back. I don't see you having any of it. I don't feel like I need to be like, guys, be careful. I feel like you know. Pile 2. It could be a friend too, by the way, or a family member just trying you. You're like standing up for yourself now, and you know, boss ass butterflies. Ooh, King of Wands, Lovers. Hello. Okay, let me just lay these cards. I'm getting some tea. We have the Hermit. Is that upright or upright? Okay. Pile number 2, Spirit. What's to come in for pile number 2? Queen of Wands. Ooh. Pile number 2. What is to come in? 8 of Cups. What is to come in for pile number 2, Spirit? What is to come in? So many cards. I need one more, Spirit. What is to come in for pile number 2 over this next lunar cycle? Right, they keep putting 2 cards out, so I'm just gonna lay like an extra card for you. Just because they kept chucking those 2 cards out. Pile. Somebody's mad because you're clearing up a cycle where they were able to kind of get one over on you. We have the Chariot. you're on top of your ish, you're on top of your game over this next lunar cycle, you guys. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of attraction from like romantic interests, friends from the past. You may find a lot of people coming back to you. I feel like some of you guys, because there's someone coming through as a King of Wands. Let me pick up on this energy a second. Okay, I'm getting a scenario. This is only going to be for a select few of you, but I'm getting a scenario. Whoever this is, they're coming through as the King of Wands. Someone is watching your social media at the moment or thinking about you. If you don't have social media, don't force it to fit. They're thinking about you. They're seeing your glow up. This is turning them on. This is literally what I'm picking up. Someone is getting very turned on or very inspired or just really like, oh my God, I need you in my life because of this switch up that you are making. I have to say, you are stepping into your masculine energy. I see it, and I see you guys very much calling the shots, bossing up. And even if it's like not something that you're showing outwardly, people read energies whether they know what energy is or not. We're always picking up on people's energies. You're very much in your energy, your self-love, your self-worth. You're not taking any ish anymore. Someone's taking note of that, and it's making them very attracted to you, and it feels like it was someone from the past. This feels like it was someone from the past. This may have been someone you've thought about a lot that it ended really badly with, and recently you've pulled your energy away and put it into yourself. They're feeling that lack of energy and they're rushing towards you. They may not even like rush towards you, but they're like looking at your social media, very aware of you, okay? And because you're in this self-worth energy and you're paying them dust, I see this particular person. Remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a family member, a friend. They're like, ooh, like I like this. You know what I mean? It's almost like runner chaser type of thing. Like you're in your own energy and they're like, ooh, and they're wanting a piece of you. I just heard Britney Spears' piece of me. They're wanting a piece of you. And I feel like if this isn't a romantic interest, because if it's a romantic interest, I feel like this is going to really turn them on, that you're putting that energy towards them. This is just a friend that's like, oh my God, I really want to be in this person's energy, etc., etc. But throughout this next month, with the Hermit card and the Queen of Wands, you guys are either working on a project over this next lunar cycle, or you're just putting a lot of effort and energy into yourself. You have a lot of passion and a lot of beautiful energy for yourself over the next lunar cycle. I see you guys really taking care of your appearance. You may be posting some thirst traps on social media. You may be getting recognition on social media for a project, YouTube, something like that. You're glowing over this next lunar cycle, and you're in that energy of your bosses, your boss butterflies, okay? And with that being said, they see that energy on you and they're going to come back. But what I see is, with the Eight of Cups and the World, I feel like you're going to shoot this person down, pile number two. I feel like you, in the past, were waiting for an apology or know that you deserved an apology. And I feel like this person's going to come back and they may even reveal information to you that gives you closure. Or it could be just them recognizing you as this boss-ass butterfly wanting to step towards you. That could even give you closure. Something's coming in that'll give you closure. And this isn't going to be for all of you guys. For some of you guys, it could be that you hear something through the grapevine about this person that's going to give you closure. Something like that. It could even be a visitation from higher self in a dream. But either way, you're getting closure over a certain situation. I don't feel like it's in a situation you want anymore, because you're very focused on your projects. I have to say, pile number two is going to be very fruitful for you in regards to work, projects, psychic gifts, anything that you've been applying yourself to. Fitness, I'm being told. They keep telling me physical glow up too. They keep saying that. I know some people think that is like a bit superficial, but that is what I heard. I have to relay it. So you may be really feeling yourself in the next lunar cycle, and I feel like it's attracting people, but I feel like a lot of people may try and run back to you, but I feel like you've closed out that circle, because they're showing me a funny analogy with the little moon up on top of here. Like, I don't know whether you've ever watched Avatar, and right at the end of the Avatar movie, the Avatar people, the Na'vi, they send all the human beings back in their ship to go home, and they're watching, all the avatars are there, like, watching the humans go back to the ship to go home, and they're all walking with their tail between their legs. And I see that, like, people may be trying to come back to you from your old cycle, and you're like, the moon, like, I see you. I see you. I see everything that's hidden. Walk along. Walk along. I don't care anymore. I don't care for your ish. I don't care. Like, I see that you're wrapping up loose ends. It doesn't even have to be that cutthroat. I just feel like you're very aware that you're in a new phase. There's a lot of, I put this to bed. You know what I mean? There's closure coming in for you guys. But in the next lunar cycle, something about projects and fruition, something, you're getting recognition from somewhere. You're either getting clout or you're getting money, both, I'm being told, or you're just feeling the best you have felt physically. It's something to do with like tangible like results, like you know, getting money from this job, or getting money from this project, or getting clout for this project, or feeling good in your physical body. It's a manifestation in the physical, because it's drawing people to you. And with the Hanged Man and the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're very aware. Like, I feel like you're having a lot of clarity about old situations. Now that they're coming back with their tail between the legs, I feel like you're having a lot of clarity. And even if no one comes back, because remember, this isn't going to be for everybody, there's something about clarity. Something about clarity. I feel like you're weeding out who doesn't belong next to you on your throne, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull some more cards, get a little bit deeper, see if they can tell me anything else. But I do want to say, you've really leveled up, pile 2. You are not the same person that you were a year ago. You have leveled up. I'm picking up some Rihanna energy. Like Rihanna energy. You know that meme of Ariana Grande? Because of course she shows up in every reading. I'm starting to think her higher self is like a spirit guide or something. But you know that meme, and she's like, and what about it? Like, I heard that like come through, even though I've never heard her say it. I've just seen the meme. Like, I see you guys very much in your energy. Like, I said what I said, not in like a ballsy like F-boy, F-girl energy. Just like, I'm determined and I'm going towards my goals, and this is what I mean, business is the message coming through here. Something you're very passionate about is coming out, and you're getting fruition from. Some of you guys may have been doing money manifestation. So I'm going to pull the palm reading cards now to see what comes out. So pile number 2, Spirit, can you show me any further energy about what's to come and the energy that they will have over this next lunar cycle? Okay, I got another card that's falling on the floor. Okay. Oh, I just got my leg stuck in the wall. Not in the wall, between my shelf and the wall. Okay, so we have worry lines, and we also have fingernails. So let's get in. So worry lines. These finance are common and most are unimportant. If these cross the lifeline, they could have negative effects on your health. You could try meditation or self-hypnosis. I feel like in the past, with this card, the worry lines card, I feel like people you really gave to a lot of people to the point that it may have even impacted your health. So you could have like cared about what other people were thinking or pleasing other people, that you would get like anxiety or something like that, because they're taking me to when I had really bad anxiety in 2018, and it was at a time when I was breaking a lot of ancestral karma, and I was catering to so many people at the same time, and my anxiety was so bad that it manifested physically, and I would like lose hair, my skin would peel. Like, I've never had it that bad. So there's something about someone caused you a lot of worry or caused you anxiety or something like that in the past that may be coming back. I do feel like it's more a relationship, but it could be like a family member or a friend. Yeah. And I feel like now all your energy is within you. You're like, nah. That's why I feel like it's a karmic. I feel like this person caused you a lot of stress with this worry lines card. You're like, nah, I love myself. I have self-worth. No. But they're very attracted to your light. May have been an empath narcissist situation. When empaths realize their worth and they put in boundaries, they're like unstoppable, and that's what I'm picking up from you guys. Unstoppable. And then we have fingernails. Calm, mild-tempered, open and frank, imaginative, creative, affected by environment. With affected by environment, yeah, that's very much confirming to me that you guys were empaths. But with that card, calm, well-tempered, open and frank, I feel like you're so for yourself. With this being in the middle, the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, you're so for yourself. It's literally like I do feel like you're empaths, but you've learned how to like ground yourself and not get affected by other people's energy, other people's words, what other people are doing, and you're very focused on you and yours. And I feel like because of that, that's why you're getting this manifestation, you're getting this abundance. Even whoever comes through, I don't even feel like it's going to touch the sides, because you're like, I see through it. I see through it with the hangman energy. It's like no one can break those barriers now, because you're protecting yourself. Your boundaries are protecting you. On the back of the deck, we have the sun line. This line runs parallel to the destiny in part. It finishes close to the Mount of Apollo. The sun line indicates confidence. You are easy to get along with and have the potential for success. Literally. Confidence and success. Literally. Because you've put all that energy within you. You don't need anybody else's opinion but your own. You do not need anybody else's opinion but your own, and you're learning that. You're being your own cheerleader, your own mother, your own father, your own best friend, your own boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, you... It's almost like you're feeling complete over this next lunar cycle. And you are sending that message out to the universe. Like, I only want people in my life that are like me, that feel this way, that, you know, that I can pour my energy into and they can pour it back. The universe is listening to that loud and clearly, because I did say you're either going to make a new friend or you're going to be hit up with a couple of love interests. Like, I have to be honest with you, I'm not picking up like love being at the forefront of your reading over this next lunar cycle, but I do feel like you will be getting like compliments, DMs, requests for dates. I don't see an actual relationship happening because someone's coming back. But the fact that a karmic may be coming back, seeing your light, this may be a test from the universe, because before we meet someone very significant or we're going to this new phase, the universe tests us with something from the past to see if we're really ready. This may be that. And I feel like it doesn't even touch the sides. New phone, who's this? So let's pull 3 cards. I got song lyrics on these that I'm going to pull. So pile 2. Can you show me any song lyrics that can correlate to this next month, this next lunar cycle? For pile 2. Okay, so we have, every time I get high, I just think about you, Nicki Minaj. This is this person. This person's coming through as a King of Wands. This person's coming through as a King of Wands. Every time I get high, I just think about you. They're very drawn to your energy because you have a very healing energy. That message is coming from them. They may tell you that you've been on their mind a lot, or they may just be thinking about you a lot. Pile number 2. Show me the songs that can correlate. Okay, so this came off of pile number 1 as well. If everything is dipped in gold, and baby, it will never grow. Janae Aiko. This is the song Stay Ready, What a Life. And she's basically saying that if she didn't go through certain experiences, she never would have grown. And I see you guys looking back at these situations, realizing why they happened, finding that clarity, understanding why you went from them, and moving on. You very much understand that now, very much in your wisdom. And if you were wondering why the Nicki Minaj song, Every Time I Get High, I Just Think About You, it's Ganja Burn, Nicki Minaj. So let's pull one more for you guys before we end the reading. So pile number 2. What song lyric will represent this next lunar phase? Pile number 2. Oh my god. Wait, no, seriously. Literally. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just excited and it just made me laugh. We have Sweetie. La da di da di da. Spinning back to the streets. Oh my god. You have Sweetie back to the streets. You are sending someone back to the streets. Literally. What did I say? Literally. You're like, off you go. Run along. Run along. Sweetie, lada. Sorry, that was just perfect. I'm sorry. That did not shock me. This person's coming in like, every time I get high, I just think about you, and you're like, I'm spinning back to the streets. That is your energy. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. You've disrespected me enough. I'm on my new self-love, self-confidence tip. No way. And the back of the deck, we have the Chloe and Halle song, Baby Bird. Baby Bird, grow some feathers. You've grown. You've grown. You know that song that they sing, grown? Watch out world, I'm grown now. That's what I'm hearing too. Oh my god. I want to give you all a hug. Okay, so that is pile number 2, guys. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if it resonated. I'm sending you guys all my love. I hope you have a beautiful lunar cycle. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the honey calcite, then this is your reading. So we are going to be taking a look at what is to come over the next lunar cycle. So I'm going to take a look at your oracle cards first, then I'll move on to tarot, and then I will move on to my other oracle cards too. Remember that you guys have a channeled song as well, which is underneath the timestamps, so you guys can go and listen to that if you would like, if you are drawn to. So the 2 cards that you guys have, we have faith in your dreams. I just shared the Disney song, have faith in your dreams, and one day that rainbow will come shining in. Sorry, I feel like singing today. I feel very good and in my Leo energy today. A lot of the days I feel more my Aquarius energy. I feel very Leo today. We also have what do you need to release? Waning moon. And I made a point as well to write down what was at the back of the deck for all of the piles. And you guys had look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. That was the card at the back of your deck. Okay, let's take a look at this. One thing that I do want to say very quickly, Spirit's almost mentioning to me that some of you guys may be having a battle at the moment between head and heart. So you may be like, okay, I want to create this art business. I'm just going to use an analogy, right? You guys may be like, okay, I want to start this art business, but then like logically you're like, that isn't going to take off. There's like a battle between the head and the heart, and Spirit's saying to follow your heart and your intuition, because you can create, they're saying, get into your words of wisdom energy. They're telling me, get into your words of wisdom energy, Lexi. Let them know. You can create anything that you want in this life. We are all energy, and we can create anything that we want, because everything around us is energy. So everything that we want to manifest is already out there. We just need to embody it. So I feel like you're wanting something, you want to manifest something, but there's a little bit of doubt at the back of your mind. Is it going to come to fruition? Am I being silly? Is this too good to be true? And these are little things at the back of your mind that may prevent you from getting the manifestation. Not forever, it's just something that you need to look at and release, because there is something like, I don't know whether you guys don't feel worthy enough to have it, or you just are too logical and practical, but it's more coming through from like a self-worth. Okay, you guys chose the honey calcite. That's for the solar plexus. Spirit are telling you to start surrounding yourself with the color yellow. So either wearing yellow clothes, maybe eating yellow foods, get yourself some lemons, get yourself some bananas, and maybe just like burning some yellow candles, because that taps you into the masculine energy of the sun. I do that a lot. Or maybe get yourself some honey calcite, some citrine, some amber, something like that to tap into your solar plexus. Or maybe do some meditations on your solar plexus. Go on YouTube, type in solar plexus meditations, because I don't even feel like it's logical mind. It's a worry that you're not worthy for something to come in, or you're not good enough for something to come in. It would not be put on your path, pile number 3, if you were not worthy for it to come in. It wouldn't even be in your mind. Your heart is sending you there because your soul's in alignment with it, but it's about getting your emotions and your mental energy in alignment with it, because what you're wanting, it can manifest. I know people say, oh well, maybe it wasn't meant for me, and etc and etc. Of course there's certain paths that we take, but if something is calling you that strong, and this is literally a dream, you can have that. But they're telling you to look at what is stopping it. Why are you fearing it? Because when we put out a manifestation and we worry about it coming to fruition, there is a lack of trust, which can cause a block. So they're telling you to look at what is causing this, because I don't even feel like it's a I don't even feel like it's like, oh, being logical. I feel like it's something that you may feel not worthy for it, because they keep showing me solar plexus, and it's funny that you picked the honey calcite, which is for the solar plexus. So let's pull your tarot and see what comes up. Let's pull your tarot and see what comes up. Okay, so pile number 3. I just shared bees, bumblebee bees, buzzy bees. I just shared that. So that may be like a sign that this reading is for you. Maybe you guys work with a shun, but it may even be like a spirit totem for you guys as well. So bees. What a loud little motorbike. Pile 3. Oh, okay, the cards just jumped over my shoulder. 2 seconds. Am I using these cards, Spirit? Yeah, I'm using these cards. They wanted these cards, that's why they jumped out like that. Okay, so you guys have the Knight of Swords. I'm using a different deck today, I didn't even realize. 8 of Swords. You have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Pentacles. What you're dreaming of, it can come to fruition. It's going to bring you this 9 of Pentacles. But where are you putting your Pentacles? Where are you putting this energy? Because with the 6 of Pentacles, do you have people in your life that drain you? Or do you listen to people's words when they tell you you can't do something? Or are you worrying about somebody saying something about getting something out there? Do you tend to give a lot of your energy or bend over backwards for other people? Because I'm being told it's time to put that energy into you, so that you can get that 9 of Pentacles. Right now, you're giving a lot of energy. It doesn't even have to be giving a lot of energy to other people. It could be giving a lot of your energy to your worries and your fears. It could be giving a lot of your energy to people that aren't giving it back to you. Relationships and whatnot, situationships. There's an emphasis about turning your energy inward and giving it to you. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. I will be having a channeled song as well. I don't know whether I mentioned that for you. Pile number 3. What is to come over the next lunar cycle? What is to come over the next lunar cycle? Spirit just said, dedicate. Am I putting this upside down or upside right? Upside down or upside right? That's not what I meant. They're telling me reverse. Okay, Ace of Swords reversed, Tower reversed. They're telling you to dedicate the next 3 months to yourself. Putting in boundaries with others, saying no, giving your energy to your project, giving your energy to yourself. And they're saying watch what happens when you do that. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Uh-oh, that was too many cards. I don't know whether anyone just watched a movie with Megan Fox, like Jennifer's Body or something like that, because I just got shown Megan Fox. I don't know why. Pile number 3. What is to come over the next lunar cycle for pile number 3? 2 of Cups. Ooh. What is to come over the next lunar cycle? Hanged Man. Ooh. Ooh, back of deck, Temperance. I just heard someone's spirit guide say, ooh la la. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Let me pop that there a second. Okay, let's take a look. What's to come over the next lunar cycle? So, Spirit is calling you. It's more like a guidance more than anything. Spirit's calling you over this next lunar cycle to call your energy back to self. Because you know with these card readings, they tap into the energy of right now, but every decision you make, every thought you make, you determine what path you're on, you know? So you can determine what's for you and what's not for you. And they're telling you, like, don't put your power in other people's hands. Even like with tarot readings, sometimes we can put our energy with the reader, and then the reader could say, like, on the current timeline that they're tapping into, oh, I see you going through this, and then we like fixate on it and we allow it to happen when we could change it if we wanted. We forget that the power is actually in our hands. So there's an energy here to not let your worries and anxieties rule you, or like even like astrology transits or whatever to rule you, even pick a card readings to rule you. There's an energy coming through from your spirit guides to say that very quickly, because they want you to look within this next lunar cycle with the Temperance card and give your energy to yourself, because they're saying give your energy to yourself over the next 3 months. Tell people the word no if you want to. Put that energy into you for 3 months and see what happens, because I do feel like there is something draining your energy, and I don't know whether it's a person, you guys. It's going to be different for all of you. It's either a mindset, a thought process. I'm never going to be in a relationship, and then it just keeps manifesting that you're not in a relationship, or this has never happened for me, or I'm never going to get my project off the ground. And Spirit is saying, like, you hold, I already know the song that I'm going to give you, you hold so much wisdom and strength and beauty and creativity and love within you. You can move mountains if you want to, but I feel like you give your energy so much to other people that sometimes you feel like a jellyfish just being taken by the waves, by the ocean, right? And I'm being told for you to stabilize yourself and ground yourself. Give that energy to yourself. Maybe start a routine where you wake up and go for a run in the morning, or maybe start a routine where you wake up and meditate and ground. Say affirmations, preferably affirmations to your solar plexus. I am worthy, I am confident, I assert my boundaries with ease. You know, little solar plexus affirmations. If you guys are wondering about the solar plexus, I have a video for it in my Chakra 101 playlist. The solar plexus one is the yellow one if you guys are into chakras. But I have a video talking about it, so if you want to look at that after this, feel free. Or look at somebody else's, I don't mind. But that's what I'm being told, something about the solar plexus where you're putting your worth within you, because the more you put your worth within you, you're giving yourself time to open your mindset towards your creativities, where you want to go, what you want to do, and you can make those necessary changes, because to manifest something we have to become it. And if you guys don't feel like it right now, then you're not putting yourself in alignment with it. But if you guys want love, for example, you put yourself on this in this energy of self-love. You be the best girlfriend or boyfriend to yourself. You tell the universe what you deserve. When people come with their half cups, you tell them that's not enough for me. I feel like some of you guys, even saying that, you're like, wait, I can't do that, that's not fair. But you deserve to have a reciprocated love. And if you're such a giver, why would you be with someone that doesn't give back to you, or give that love back to you, or see it within you? You know, there's something about asserting yourself here and asserting these boundaries, and the way you do that is this Temperance card. They're calling you to call your energy back to you over this next lunar cycle, because with the Ace of Swords reverse and the Tower card reverse, there may even be someone that you may be refraining from letting go of because you don't have all the information yet. The only way they're making me feel like that is, for example, I was in a situationship for a really long time, and I knew this person was doing me dirty, but I didn't have the proof, so I would hold on and keep giving the benefit of the doubt. You guys give the benefit of the doubt so much that I feel like sometimes it kind of has you in this energy of lack then, because I feel like you get walked over in a way, and I feel very protective over you. And I'm being told that there's this energy to just allow things to fall where they need to fall and put that energy within you. I feel like you may be worrying about saying no to people in case you're worried about what they say, or in case they walk away. Anyone who walks away from you with certain boundaries was happy that you didn't have boundaries so that they could take from you. There's a very strong message that's overwriting this entire reading with the honey calcite, to put that energy into yourself and assert yourself with self-worth. Because by doing that, you are telling the universe what is and what is not in your own remit. You are standing in that power, and you will draw connections to you that are going to be of value to you, the way that you are of value to them. I feel like, I don't know whether some of you guys are dealing with people that may play mind games, may play silent treatment with you. This is only going to resonate for some of you guys. Remember, this is only general. It could be a family member, but there's something. It's very much alluding me to when I started my self-love journey, and I told myself I would give 6 months to myself. If you want to go watch this in my spirituality playlist, it's called A Year Ago Today I Learned to Love Myself. And I said, I'm going to give myself 6 months, give all that love to myself, put in boundaries, work on my projects, work on myself, let's see what happens. It was a 6 months. I'm still doing it to this day. I put in boundaries with people. People did fall away, I have to be honest with you, but they were people that were holding me back. You know, they were people that were holding me back in the sense that they were jealous, or they were, you know, doing dirty behind my back, going dirty behind my back. Me putting in those boundaries had people that couldn't match, you know, up to me in the sense of, I'm going to give you all of this love, are you going to like reciprocate it? They couldn't match it, they fell away. And now I'm in alignment with people that match my energy, you know. I'm now in a job where I get a lot of money back for what I do, because I'm in alignment with myself and I know what I deserve. And there's an energy coming through for you to place yourself in that. And I know how hard it can be to finally make that switch, but I see you guys doing that. Spirit's aiding you to do that, because it's taken over this reading pretty much, so that you guys can really step into your worth and be like, you step into that Rihanna energy. You know what I mean? Step into that Rihanna energy. I like to tap into Rihanna because she's got a very beautiful mix of masculine and feminine. and she doesn't take ish. You know what I mean? She's got big D energy. And I see you guys stepping into that. But I feel like this may be the lunar cycle where you're like, I am not being, you know, I'm not giving away my energy when I'm not getting it reciprocated. I'm not pouring all my energy into other people when I've got projects to work on. I've got money to make. I've got self-love. I've got ascensions to go on. Like, I've got all of these things. I need to put my energy into that. And it could not even be in a person, guys. It could be just this thought process. You know what I mean? I can start this business because what if it fails? But what if it succeeds? You're flipping the switch this next lunar cycle, and that's why it's such an emphasis in these cards. You are changing directions, and that's why they weren't so strong with me going, this is what's going to happen, because the power is in your hands, and you choose whether to like stay in that energy, and it's okay if you do. Like, it takes its time, you know, or you choose to shift, because the minute that you choose to shift that and shift the narrative, that's when everything starts to change, because you are in control of your life. You know, you are in control of what you have. I'm actually going to recommend one of my videos because I feel like it may help someone, because they're showing me. There's a video I did in my spirituality playlist, and it's called How to Alter Timelines. It talks about manifesting and putting yourself on a timeline where you have everything that you want. If that is striking the year for some of you guys, definitely go and hit that up, because I feel like spirit referenced that to me, so I feel like one of two of you may want to watch that. It may aid someone. Now I'm going to pull some more cards. They very much want me to gash you up and tell you, like, you are the author with the pen and this is your story. How do you want to write it? What do you want? Do you want people to what's the energy here? Do you want people to like be on that level with you and reciprocate you and have these beautiful reciprocated connections? Do you want this? Do you want a relationship? Is that what you want? You can have that, but be it, you know, be it. If you're still dealing with an ex, I have to put in a little bit of tough love because that's what they're telling me to do. If you're still entertaining an ex and you know that it won't turn into a relationship, that's not being on the timeline of being open to that love, because you're still allowing some shenanigans. I hope that hits for somebody. I may get a couple of thumbs down, but you know me, I'm not a twinkly tarot reader. I have to say what I'm seeing, but this is all about self-worth. I want the growth for you guys. Spirit wants the growth for you guys, and I see you very much putting that energy into you so that you can have this Nine of Pentacles. It's not about being selfish. It's not about being selfish at all. Some people will take it like that. It's about knowing what you are worth. And I see you guys very much stepping into that energy. I'm very excited for you. Let's pull some more cards. Let's get deeper. So pile number 3, spirit guides. Oh, too many cards. Pile number 3, spirit guides. Pile number 3. Yeah, you have dreams that you want to reach, but either a mentality or a person may be like standing in the way. But it's like you may be giving your power to someone to allow it to stand in the way, but you're the key. You have all the power. Pile 3, spirit. What is the energy of the next lunar cycle for pile 3? Okay, so the first card we have is a ring of Saturn. This is semicircular line that surrounds the mount of Saturn. Beneath the second finger, it can have a negative indication, making it difficult for you to achieve your goals. That's what you've been met with in the past, blockages. Maybe you've like lacked direction, or just that like again, it's masculine energy. In the past, I feel like you've had these ideas and these dreams, but you've not known how to bring it into the physical. And I see yourself getting real over this next lunar cycle and be like, I don't want this to just be in my head anymore. I actually want this to come into abundance. So I'm going to lay these bricks. I'm going to plant these seeds and I'm going to water them. I'm going to apply myself in the physical so it comes out. You know what I mean? My energy up here in my dreams, it comes out into the physical. Because the Pentacles is earth energy. And I see you having these tangible results once you apply it to yourself. But it's like applying your physical self. Actually, you know, putting it out there. We also have the Venus card. I'm hearing the Selena Gomez song, Look at Her Now. Look at her now. Watch her go. that'll be your channel song, I think. If this finger is longer than the middle, this shows you have poor money management. You may maintain long and established relationships. It is a good sign for love interests and business partners. Ooh. Okay. What I'm picking up here, you guys, sorry, I'm just analysing the card in my face. What I'm actually picking up here is Spirit's calling you to apply yourself physically, in the sense of, say now you want this business to get off the ground. Do you need to save money? Do you need to put money towards a course? Do you need to go and buy, I don't know, you're making candles, do you need to buy candle wax, jars, aromatherapy, like scents? You know, if you're wanting to look a certain way, do you need to like eat clean? Do you need to do self-love affirmations in the mirror? Like, what do you need to do? Are you wanting a car? Do you need to pass your theory? Do you need to do that? It's applying yourself in the physical and knowing that it's going to come out there. Applying yourself, mind, body, soul, is a message coming through here. And I feel like they're telling you to be open to people that can come in and help you. Because again, I feel like you've had people in the past that have talk, but I feel like someone's going to aid you on this journey, coming through more as a friend, that is going to help you bring something into fruition. I just share the word Chelsea, if any of you guys, if that, like, you know, resonates for anyone. And the back of the deck, we have the Mount of Jupiter. Look to see if this area of your palm has a raised part of the flesh. This indicates you are confident and aspiring. You set goals and achieve them. You strive for growth and abundance. You're flicking a switch over this next lunar cycle. Like, you know what? The only person that can determine my success is me, and I'm going for it. My eyes are on the crown and I am going for it. I am applying myself and I am putting my head down and I am going for it. You know what I mean? Like, I see you really bringing in manifestations because of that. This is reminding me of a part of my journey from a little while ago. And I'm very excited for you, because let me tell you, you will move mountains the minute you start to turn that energy inward. Let's pull some song lyrics. I've got song lyrics on here. Pile 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Oh my god, so many cards. Okay, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What is the energy? What are the song lyrics that will help pile number 3, or will relate to pile number 3's journey over this next lunar cycle? Okay, so we have still want to try, still believe in good days. They're very much telling me to tell you to keep your eye on the prize. I really do feel like sometimes you guys, without realizing it, you may, this isn't going to be for all of you, only take what resonates, but I feel like some of you guys may put your worth in other people's hands, or put your confidence in other people's hands, without realizing that that confidence comes from you. You determine your success, nobody else. You determine if you're worthy, no one else. I feel like I need to say that to you. There may have been a relationship where you put your worth into them and then you just felt unworthy. It may have been like a running theme throughout your childhood, and now you don't feel like if you bring something into fruition, it's actually going to be yours. Like, there's an unworthiness. And I'm being told that that is, but it's like, you're the key. You're the hero. You know what I mean? In your hero's journey, you're the hero. You're the key. Pile 3. Pile 3, spirit guides. Show me the energy for pile number 3. Okay, so we have Kehlani's song Footsteps. Patience could have done us well, because I could tell that all we lacked was presence. This could be that your energy's been going towards a situationship or a relationship lately, and you may be putting a lot of your energy into that, and Spirit's calling you to put that energy into you, whether it's your healing, working on yourself. I feel like you are reminiscing over a person. I want to tell you guys, take your time. Don't feel like you have to go out there and jump and do everything like that. You know what I mean? Take your time. I like to be delicate with people's emotions, but Spirit are calling you like to let you know that your worth isn't determined by somebody else. I don't know who that's for, but I know it will hit who it's meant to hit for. So that's why I'm gonna say it. So one more card, pile number 3. A song lyric for pile number 3. Song lyric for pile number 3. Yeah, we have baby bird grow some feathers, and in the song they sing, why fly with the chickens when you can fly with the eagles. I feel like Spirit's calling you to step up and see that that worth is within you and nobody else. I'm not saying nobody else doesn't have worth within them, but it's like your worth is determined by you and nobody else. That's what I meant. That's basically what I meant, but that's what I'm being told. And the back of the deck, you guys, I'm actually like, this makes so much sense. We have SZA again, and her song Normal Girl, and she says, this time next year I'll be living so good, won't remember your name, I swear. So she's basically manifesting there in that song Normal Girl, where she's like, I'm going to work on myself so much that this time next year, whatever you did to me, I'm not even going to think about it, because I'm going to be up here. I'm going to be top tier. You know what I mean? But how do you feel that energy of top tierness? You become it. So anything that you feel that will make you feel good right now, whether it's working out, applying yourself to a project, connecting to Spirit, they're calling you to do that. The key is in your hands. You have the steering wheel. You know what I mean? That's how I want to leave it, with just telling you, you are worthy. Your worth isn't determined by anyone else. And even a tarot reading does not determine how, you know, you are going to go, because you can switch and shift that if you don't like an outcome of something. That's the message coming through from Spirit here. Have faith in your dreams, and one day the rainbow will come shining in. That's the song coming through from that card. I feel like you're about to make a very big shift in your life that's going to bring you a lot of success. Baby Bird, Grow Some Feathers. If you want to listen to that song, it's Chloe and Harley, Baby Bird. That's SZA, Good Days, Kehlani, Footsteps, and the other song was SZA, Normal Girl, if you want to go listen to them. So that's all I have for you guys. Pile number 3, I really hope that you enjoyed that. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if this resonated in any way. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey Pal 4, welcome to your reading. So if you guys chose the blue calcite, then this is your reading. So we are going to be taking a look at what's to come over the next lunar cycle. And remember, I do have a channeled song for you guys underneath the timestamps if you want to go listen to that after the reading. So you guys chose the blue calcite. Funnily, guys, I don't want to say it in the beginning just in case it threw people off from what pile they were picking, but I actually had a completely different crystal for you. I actually had rose quartz, and Spirit kept saying to me like blue calcite, blue calcite, blue calcite. So I switched the crystal because they said that. So I feel like there's a reason you chose that, which we'll get into in the reading. So the 2 cards that you got are here. I'm going to pull these, then I'm going to tap into tarot to see what is to come, and then I have some other oracle cards as well as song lyrics for you guys. So you guys have a time for healing. Let me get it up for you so you can see. We have a time for healing, balsamic moon. And we also have, sorry, I'm so picky with how straight they are. We also have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And I made a note to write down the back of the deck. Actually, I kept the back of the deck for you because you were the last pile. I did indeed. We have it here. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer is at the back of your deck. So let me tell you, if you've been doing some heavy healing, obviously we're always healing. I'm not going to say like, oh, your healing's over. Like, everyone's healing continuously from something. But there's something heavy you've been letting go of. And you know, when we look at the symbolism for healing, it's that spiral. And we start in the middle where it's nice and thick and deep. We go through the thick of it and it kind of comes around, because healing isn't linear. It goes around in a spiral. And then we come to the end and it kind of flows out. It's flowing out, guys. I feel like there's something you've had on in your energy field for some time that's about to come out. Some of you guys may have been dealing with anxiety attacks, things like that recently. I feel like you've been having a very big clear out of your energy, and that's why you've been having them, I'm being told. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything like that, so only take what I'm saying here as just like a little message from Spirit. But I'm being told, if you have been having a lot of anxiety or your energy's just been feeling a little, you know, that kind of way, obviously take a look at a doctor as to what that is. But I am being told that there is a connection with releasing, you know what I mean? You may be feeling just like a little faint or something like that. It's something to do with you removing moving and letting go of bouts of energy that is coming from like ancestral karma that you've been letting go and releasing. You took the initiative to release, and we have a time for healing here because that's what you've been going through. And I feel like with the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. There is something about closure coming in, but I also feel like you've done what needed to be done for your last karmic cycle, and you are stepping into this new karmic cycle and you're seeing things from a new light. It's not even like it's not even like information's coming to you over the next lunar cycle where you're like, oh my god, I found out that I was right about this person or that person. It's not coming through like that. It's coming through like you know, when you reach that part of ascension where you're not even told. Do I need to shut that window? No, I don't think so. You know, when you're not even told the answer as to what consciousness is, but as you go through that ascension, you automatically understand it on an energetic level. Something like that. You're realizing why something went the way that it did, or something happened on an energetic level, and you're finding peace. Let me go shut the window just in case. I hate shutting the window in the summer because my room gets very hot. But I want you guys to hear what I'm saying, so... Okay. And the back of the deck, like I said, guys, you have a personal issue reaches resolution. So there may have been something that was holding you back in the past, or someone you kept thinking back to, or just a way of doing things that may have been like holding you back or being like a little bit of a weight on you. I see that being released. There's such a sense of peace coming in over this next lunar cycle. It's like, I don't feel like I need to be anyone. I don't feel like I need to do anything. I am just me, and I'm just... There's just peace. It's like inner peace. Like, you don't care for pushing yourself towards a relationship, pushing yourself for this and that. You're like, everything that's for me is going to be for me. I'm going to sit back like the Empress and receive my abundance because it's time. Like, I see you stepping into that energy. There's such a peaceful energy. That's probably why you picked up the blue calcite. I don't know if any of you guys own a blue calcite, but whenever I hold it, it taps me into like the energy of the ocean, like water. It taps me into that. It really cleanses me. They're telling me that that's what you're going through. You've been going through a cleanse, but there's such a... If the Hermit or the Empress doesn't come out, I'm going to be shocked, because that's the two energies I'm picking up from you guys. Very connected to your higher self over this next lunar cycle. Let's pull the cards and see what comes through. So pile number 4. What is coming through over the next lunar cycle for pile number 4? Oops, 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 oops. Yes, boys. We have the 4 of Wands. Ew. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you've been letting go of, Spirit are very much congratulating you. I feel like there's some sort of homecoming, like back to self. You guys are going to be receiving abundance over this next lunar cycle. I feel with the Pentacles here, it may be literal physical abundance. So you may be getting like recognition for work you've been doing. You may just be going through a physical glow up or something like that. You may be coming into money. I'm being told for some of you guys something about a house as well. They're taking me to the 4 here, like the 4th house, because they're showing me the 4 wands. I feel like some of you guys may be purchasing a house or maybe moving house. Maybe you put a deposit down on the house and you're getting it. You're realizing that everything starts and ends with you, in the sense of like, you want something, you can manifest it, and you don't have to like push yourself to get it. You just need to be open to receiving it, you know? I feel like you're reaching a point of your ascension where you're just like, wherever the wind takes me. I'm picking up like the song from Pocahontas where she's in that little canoe and she sings Just Around the River Bend, and she talks about just being open to where she gets taken by the flow of the river. That's the energy I'm picking up from you guys. And because of that, it's allowing this openness for fresh opportunities, new opportunities, physical abundance to present itself to you. I'm hearing this is going to be a very lucky time. We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you've been releasing. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry guys, I keep knocking the table. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the energy that you have been in for some time. You've been releasing. You may have felt like you were at a standstill. I feel like you've had ideas that you've wanted to rush forward with, but it's almost felt like a weight on your chest. Like, I can't move forward because I'm releasing, I'm healing, I've got no energy. And I feel like Spirit's like waving the flag, like, go. It's time to move forward now. But it's not even in a case of like rushing forward. I feel like you're just going where the wind takes you, listening to your intuition. Let me lay the cards so I can get deeper into this. Pile 4. What is to come over this next lunar cycle? You seem so... Look at that. We have the Star. You seem so peaceful in your energy. Let me just grab this. We have the King of Wands. Yeah. It's like... The energy I'm picking up from you is I have a blank canvas in front of me. I have the paint. What do I want to draw? You're realizing the paintbrush is in your hands. Pile 4. What is to come over this next lunar cycle? Oh my god, guys, look what you have. You have the High Priestess and the Six of Wands. What? Oh my god, you've really... On the back of the deck, you have Strength. I'm excited for you. But it's not even like... Normally I'd be like, oh my god, guys, I'm excited for you. But you feel so peaceful. So at one with yourself. Or at least at top of me, that's the energy that's coming in over the next lunar cycle. Who knows, you could have meditated before I did this reading. That's why you're feeling so peaceful. Either way, there is this rebirth. This energy of release is like you're being cleansed. With the blue calcite here, we have the water here. You're being cleansed. You're feeling fresh and ready to move towards your goals. And with the King of Wands, I see you at the... Do you know what I see you guys maybe doing over this next lunar cycle? Getting yourself a calendar or like pieces of paper and writing down where you need to go. Because even writing down your goals has it manifest. So it's like, okay, now that I have this energy, I want to start physically working out. Or now that I have this energy, I want to learn this course. Or now that I have this, I want to do this. But there's no like... It's not like... boom, 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 boom. It's not like that. We have the High Priestess and the Six of Wands here as well. It's like all in due time. Like, I'm just going to take my time because what is for me is going to be for me. I'm hearing the song from Janae Aiko, Define Me, where she sings, time you've gotten behind me, all in divine timing. You're no longer having this energy of, oh my god, where is love? I want it in my life now. Where is this success? I want it in my life now. It's like, I know that everything for me is for me and I'm just going to be open for it. And with that, I feel like a lot is coming to you. And spirits around you really strongly celebrating with you because you've released something really strong. I feel like this could be even ancestors celebrating with you because you've released ancestral karma. Because you've done some deep diving that's brought you to this sense of peace. Like I said, it wasn't like you were finding out things with the answers you needed coming. You're reaching an energetic state of understanding. Tapping into the absolute, spirit saying, tapping into source. And spirit are all around you. You may even be getting clout for something with the Six of Wands here. And the Four of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Either money is coming in for you guys. Or like clout for like work. Recognition for your work, your art, your... business. And even with this peaceful High Priestess energy, we have the Strength card. Like, you're standing on your own and you're like, it's like you're strength in every word, but a lot of the time strength is mistaken for this like roaring crazy person. Like, yes, I'm strong, but strength is actually like peace of mind, inner peace, like not letting the outside tame you. And that's what the Strength card's coming through as. Maybe you used to get upset by what other people would say, etc, etc, and I feel like you just stepping into this energy like nothing can pull you off this pedestal. I see you manifesting a lot, actually, guys, in this next lunar cycle. Manifesting a lot and having it coming in, and manifesting in this state of like, not like, oh my god, I need this, I need this. It's not a case of lack or I need fixating, controlling. There is none of this in this reading. You are just reaching this peaceful state. You may even be meditating a lot or getting out in nature a lot over this next lunar cycle. You may even be, actually, I'm being told some of you guys may be opening up to psychic gifts that have been dormant. So you may be having like psychic visions, I'm being told, psychic dreams, something to do with dreams and visions. You may be like astral projecting, lucid dreaming. You may be doing a lot of manifestations in that time. You know, sometimes when you wake up really early in the morning, that REM state, that state of energy, is really good for manifesting and connecting with spirit. I think it was Rumi, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Rumi. He used to hold a key in his hand and he would fall asleep. And as he was falling asleep, when the key dropped, he knew he was in REM state, and that was when he would manifest. Because when we manifest, we're in a higher dimension where things come more rapidly. And because we're very much in the energy of the physical, but we're tapped into that energy on a soul level of that higher dimension when we're sleeping, we are able to bring it in quicker. So I'm being told some of you guys may be doing that, or you've been doing it like subconsciously without even realizing it. But I've got to say, if it's peace of mind you've been searching for, I see you guys have. Now, I want to go deeper. I definitely want to go deeper, but abundance is yours. You're realizing it was always you. You had it in your hands. I see you really looking at life and going, okay, where do we want to go from here? Where should we go from here? And planning. And not in like a sense of like, I need to plan this. Tuesday we'll do this. Wednesday at 9 p.m. we'll do that. It's not like that. It's like, okay, so let's just look at how many months we've got left of the year. What can I do in that time? Okay, well, I would like to know palmistry. I'm only saying that because I'm going to pull my palmistry cards now. I want to learn palmistry. Okay, let's take a course in palmistry. Let's see what we can do there. Or, okay, I would like to be driving by the end of this year. Okay, let's book my theory test. Let's book my driving. Like, it's such a... It's like a planning energy, but it's nice and you're like moving slow paced because you know that there is no rush. Very connected to your higher self, especially over this next lunar cycle. Very connected to your spiritual gifts. I feel like you'll be tapping into your spirit guides or ancestors as well, or they may make themselves known to you in the sense of like dreams, dropping little signs to you like feathers, coins, money. I feel like you see angel numbers all the time anyway. I just heard penny. So either someone's name is Penny, someone's spirit guide's name is Penny, or they're going to drop little pennies for you. Okay, let's get a bit deeper. I want to get a bit deeper. Pile 4, what is to come over this next lunar cycle? We have the Saturn finger. Okay. If you have pronounced knuckles on your middle fingers, this indicates your most important skill is learning. You have common sense with finances, but trouble remembering mundane things. Okay, that's where you're applying yourself to then. I felt that. I feel like if there's a course that needs to be done or you're wanting to learn something, I see you putting your mind into it. You're going to be learning something that is going to aid your journey in some ways. Because I do feel like you guys are on some sort of spiritual path. You would not be in this energy if not. You would not have done that deep of shadow work if not. And I feel like you're going to be learning something that's going to aid it. I see you going down the rabbit hole learning something. Astrology, numerology, Reiki. Even if you're blending it with something like psychology, herbology. You're blending things together. Pile number 4. What is the energy for pile number 4 of the next lunar cycle? Too many cards, too many cards. What is the energy for pile number 4 over the next lunar cycle? I don't like it when they don't look straight. Okay, so that was not the right card. That was the index card. Sorry, guys. Pile number 4. You had 2 cards, but I'm actually going to use 2 cards. Okay. You have Uranus. A short thumb that doesn't reach the bottom of the index finger shows you your lack of willpower. You are indecisive and too compassionate, often putting others' needs before your own. Learn to say no. That's where you've been healing and releasing. I feel like in the past, you used to like give a lot of your energy to people and not get it back. Or people used to like just not give you what you deserved. And I feel like you've been releasing that. And I feel like maybe in your life, like before you went through this releasing, maybe you people pleased a lot, or you felt like you had to give to people a lot to get their attention, or you may have had to like prove yourself to people, like financially, like make all this money, get this project out there, try and get this recognition. But I feel like you've released that part of your ego, and you still have that compassionate energy towards your goals and yourself, but it's no longer like, I need this recognition, I need this many subscribers, this many followers, I need all my friends to see how good I'm doing, etc., etc. It's like you've moved away from that. It's like, I know what I've been through, I know what I've released. There's this peace of mind coming through, which is bringing in this abundance, because you're no longer trying to, it's not even like you were trying to get recognition in the sense like, I want clout. It was out of like, why aren't people seeing my worth? Why aren't people seeing how much I've worked on myself? Why can't they see it? I wish people would understand how hard I'm working on myself. I wish people would understand how much work I put into myself or what I do. I wish people would give that love to me that I give to them. And it's like, I feel like you've released that and let go of that. You're putting that energy towards you, and it's just this energy of whatever will be, will be. Like, there's just this, where I am is where I am. There's just this absolute peaceful energy coming through. In the back of the deck, not the back of the deck, the third card that dropped, I wasn't going to do 3, but this one came. Water hand, sensitive and gentle, soft-spoken and empathetic, dreamy and creative, refined and imaginative, intuitive and introverted. That's your energy over the next lunar cycle. I feel like you're being very gentle with yourself, very nurturing with yourself. I feel like with this King of Wands here as well in the star, it's like, wow, I have this paintbrush in my hand. Where do I want to go? What do I want to paint? This beautiful energy, or I'll go wherever the wind takes me, and tapping into that. I feel like because you've been doing a lot of shadow work and releasing, you may have been feeling quite low, but I see you tapping into things that connect you to that dreamy side of you, listening to music, making music, you know, the spiritual side of you, connecting with spirit, meditating, whatever connects you to your inner child and that divine feminine energy. I see you guys holding on to that over the next lunar cycle, for it to bring in and help aid you to bring in abundance. And the back of the deck, we have Ring of Solomon, and this is a semicircular line that surrounds the mount of Jupiter. It indicates an interest in psychic subjects, oh my god, and an intuitivity to the need of others. Literally, oh my god, psychic subjects, I literally said, like astrology, numerology, Reiki. I see you guys learning something. I literally see you guys learning something and putting your energy into that. And with the intuitivity to the needs of others, you always gave to others because you knew in your soul that's what you're here to do, but you had to learn boundaries with people that were just taken. And I feel like you've learned that now, and I feel like now you're here to just share your gift and help people. You're my spiritual pile, for definite. So let's pull some song lyrics. I'm going to pull 3 by here. Yeah, you're getting your head down with something that's going to help you connect to yourself more spiritually. You may even get like a reading or like Reiki healing or something like that. You may get that. Pile number 4. Can you show me the song lyric that will connect pile number 4 to this next lunar cycle? What can you show me that will resonate with pile number 4's? Okay, so we have Janae Aiko, I'll Pray For You. The literal song is called Pray For You. With this being said, you know, like it says here, personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like you may have been releasing a karmic partner, a family member, someone that you had to walk away from. And you're coming to this energy of, I understand why this happened in my life. I understand why things went the way that they did. I will always hold love for you because you helped me learn those lessons, and I'll pray for you and I will love you from afar, you know? Very much tapping into the energy. There's a lot of people I've had to cut off, you guys, just out of them being like abusive. And it didn't mean that I didn't love them. You know, I even have a sibling that I had to cut off. I pray for his healing. I pray for his healing. But I cannot have this person around me right now because they are a destruction to not only themselves, but me. And I cannot have that around me, someone that would physically hurt me, etc., etc. I can't do that. But I will always pray that they heal. I will always do that. Sometimes cutting people off when they are causing a detriment to your health or something, that has to be done sometimes. And I feel like you've had to do that. Because I'm feeling a bit of emotion here. I feel like you've had to do that. Even if it was like a relationship, because I'm hearing gaslighting family member, friend, or relationship, someone was gaslighting you or something, you had to walk away for your own sanity, but you realize and understand why it went that way that it did, and you're like, I'll pray for you, I still hope that you heal. There's this such a peaceful energy of like, I understand now, you know, that you're reaching. If you want to listen to that song, Janae, I Go Pray For You. It's actually a really beautiful song. Pile number 4, a lyric that will coincide with the next lunar cycle. Oh God. Yeah, look at that. We have Nicki Minaj. It's the Pills and Potions song. I'm angry, but I still love you. You've been letting go of someone. That's what this heavy releasing was. You've been letting go of someone or something, and it could be a collective of people, guys, that just did you wrong, that you were like, I have to move on from. This is like detrimental to my health or my growth. I have to let go. But you still have love for them, but you're letting them go so that you're no longer thinking back and feeling bad for letting go, etc. Like, you know, you did what you had to do and you had to heal. You still wish them healing, but you have to move forward. I'm angry, but I still love you, Nicki Minaj. Maybe it's a relationship some of you guys have been letting go of. Friendships. But it was because there was an imbalance in the connection. Pile number 4, can you show me one more lyric, Spirit, that will connect me to pile number 4's next lunar cycle and the messages in this reading today? We have Cardi B, money. I don't really need the D, I need money. So I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, it very well could be money that's coming in for you. Maybe you guys are very focused on your bag, head down, you know, doing the work necessary. I see you guys doing that. I see you guys really working on you, moving into this next phase. Really got your head down and working on, you know, the physical. Again, putting your energy maybe into these psychic, what did I say here, psychic subjects. Definitely. The back of the deck, we have Kehlani, You Should Be Here. The song's literally called You Should Be Here, and it hasn't shocked me that this card's come out, because she basically sings about being in a new phase in her life, looking back to the people that she had to leave behind and saying, you should be here winning with me. It's actually one of my favorite songs from her. I listen to it quite often because this situation you're going through, like, I can relate. It's a very beautiful song if you want to listen to that. You Should Be Here. But I do feel like there is a little bit of emphasis here over someone from your past, but there's this understanding with the personal issue, which is resolution, that you did what you needed to do, and hopefully they can heal and join you on another path if it's meant to be, you know, and we keep it pushing. But I feel like there's a lot of peace. Something has really upset you over letting go of someone, but I feel peace is coming in for you as you move forward. Yeah, that's what I'm being shown. So that's all I have for you guys, pile number 4. I hope this resonated. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if it did. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching.